everyone, welcome back. This is Kristie with AG Takes Over, and this only matters to me because I'm filming things out of order, but you are watching the beginning of the second video related to our recent trip to the American Girl Madison Children's Museum benefit sale in Madison, Wisconsin. So if you watched the previous video, you got a rundown of all kinds of things benefit sale related. Basically some insider footage, some insider information, and what our experience was like. And then this video was the second one I promised was exactly what we got. And then at the end of the video will be a breakdown of what was the retail value of everything that we got, what was the amount of money given to the benefit sale people at the checkout, and then how much of that came from some gift cards that we had and some birthday money and things. So like at the end of the day, what was our final amount out of pocket? So all of that will follow, but pretty soon I'm just going to start, and it's going to be in a different outfit because I filmed the next part this morning. But I'm just going to show you everything that we got, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but enjoy it and stay tuned to the very end to find out what was the actual damage for us. If you haven't subscribed and you've been watching a few videos, it's just right there. Just hit that button, subscribe. You can tap the notification bell, and then you'll know whenever I post new videos. And if you are watching for the first time, welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. And please go check out some other videos on my channel and then decide whether you want to subscribe or not. But let's just dive right in. Okay, so I'm going to do the opening itself from the basement. It's like 7 something in the morning. This is probably going to all be out of order, as I probably will have mentioned. But I just rolled out of bed. So by the power of coffee and will, I'm going to do this because I'd rather do it before everybody wakes up. And I hope this is the best place. It's a lot of stuff, and if the kiddo does wake up, I don't want her seeing all of it. So we're in the basement. And I'm just going by what is closest to me. I'll tell you whether I got it on the first day or second day, so you'll know whether we got it at the 20% off. So we got the Bitty Baby high chair and play table. It's the one that the pieces come apart. I think we got it at like half of what it retails for right now. Yeah, I think it's, I'm putting totals somewhere along here, so you don't have to do the mental math. I'll say, like, here's the retail, here's what we paid. Don't do a running total. I will total it all up at the end, and then I will tell you, well, we had a gift card, and we had this, and so here's our out-of-pocket. I'll even break down, and here are a couple of things that we'll end up selling. We didn't buy anything for resale. We accidentally bought 2 of one item, so we're going to sell that. And we're going to sell the outfits from the dolls that we got because we don't need them. So we didn't buy anything to sell, but we will end up selling a few things. So I'll do all that breakdown at the end. Right now, I'm just going to show you what the heck did we get. So Bitty Baby high chair. We'll be giving this to our little one soon because she enjoys playing with it when we go to the store. So we got it for her, and we don't need to hold it back for an occasion. I'm just going to give it to her. Next up is the Welly Wisher Bakery. We got this on Sunday, so it was 20% off, and this is also for our little one. We will hold this back just because we don't need to be like, hey, we're back, and here's a bunch of things so that you can be overwhelmed. So we'll hold this back for something, but we wanted to get it when it was at a really good price. Let me tell you, the IKEA bags I thought were big until we got the Madison Children's Museum bags here. It made these IKEA bags seem tiny. So we ended up getting 2 of the Madison Children's Museum ones. Next is this Bitty Baby, sorry for the ring light glare, with a carrier bag and some diapers and a bottle and a few outfits. So it's got several stuff. It was a Costco bundle a couple years ago, and then they had it be an online exclusive. Like, I don't know, it was like maybe 3 or 4 years. It was a Costco bundle, and then they had it be an online exclusive. We got this to donate, so we got it on the second day, and I am sure there will be plenty of good opportunities to donate it. We went into the sale having absolutely nothing at all to make a salon. Just watch. So one thing we got was the salon stand, station, whatever, which is currently available in the store. And we've looked at it and been like, that's really cute. That'd be, I mean, it's not a high priority. Like, I don't want to spend that much money, but it is really cute. And Grace and I have said that like a handful of times. So at the price that it was on day 2 with the discount, it just made sense to get it. And this has nothing to do with this video, but we're down in the basement, which has been painted white recently by me because we're going to be doing some expanding, having an expanded doll space down here, which will be a whole, probably a couple videos. I mean, like an in progress and a big reveal. But point being, there is a space for the salon stuff that we bought because we're going to have a little salon room. I didn't make you wait long. Okay, next thing was the salon chair. So we also got this on day 2. It was one of those things like, in the store, cute, but no. Even day 1, cute, but we'll see if they have it tomorrow and if it's further discounted. We had other priorities, so, and then they did, meaning they did discount it, and they did still have them. We were like, yes. We know when to say no, and we know when to say yes. Okay. Next thing is one of these giant backdrops, and it is a salon scene. And the price tag on that was $1. That was on day 1. It was just, it's from the older salon, so they're obviously not selling it to go with the new salon, but I don't care. I don't care if the salons in the fake background picture are a different color and style than the chair that we just bought. So, yeah, cool. Now our salon has a little background for $1. And look at that, they were just happened to be there. We did get this on day 1. It's the little kit. I think Grace liked the idea of being able to add a little pink to some of the doll's hair, but just temporarily. So, dolled up salon accessories. So this was $15. Again, I'm putting the prices up here somewhere, I presume, in the magic of editing. So we got that. Love Shack fancy dress. Grace had gotten a lot of the collection when it first came out. They're the things that she got. She was like, Kristie, get this. I don't care. I don't care, dear. I don't know if I would have gotten it, but I really like the shoes. I like the headband. A lot of the Love Shack fancy stuff, I feel like if it were my budget only and I were just going shopping by myself, I wouldn't have gotten it. But we go halves on it. It's fine. And I end up thinking, yeah, that's cute. I still probably wouldn't have bought it, but it's cute. So that's this. Gabriella's Showtime kit. And I already have this and this, maybe the brush. So I'll sell things that we have duplicates, but we bought it for the little nail polish, the pick, which isn't pink, yay, this little hair bow, and these. So this was $20. It wasn't even quite a 50% discount, but we felt like it was cute. We were going to get a lot of use out of it, and it wasn't going to last until day 2 because I literally only saw this one, so they must not have had many. Again, I know we missed some things having an 8:30 start, like entry time, but it started at 8, so we still got to see quite a bit of stuff. Dia de los Muertos outfit. Or they just say Dia de Muertos outfit. When this came out, I was like, love the dress. Shoes are fine. The sugar skull is adorable. The candle is nice. The headband is, and the mask absolutely missed the mark. I've seen people do better masks just buying things from the Dollar Tree, to be honest. So at $48 originally, no way was I going to get it, but I think I paid $25. So, and I only saw one of these. So however many they had, if by 8:30 in the morning I only saw one, there weren't many. I'm glad I went ahead and got it. All right. A Bitty Baby Sleeper and a Bitty Baby Sleeper. Both of these we got on day 2. We knew that Bitty and Welly stuff would still be available even if picked over. There might be still some things. And since it wasn't our priority, most of the Bitty and maybe most if not all of the Bitty and Welly stuff that we got on day 2. This ballet bar and outfit set. So my wife says, is it bad that I want to buy this set for that shirt? Bad? It's not morally bad. Does that make sense? I mean, who am I to judge? But our little one is actually taking ballet classes. This is like her 3rd session, and they're super non-competitive and really just like herding cats, and she just runs around like a lunatic. But she's technically enrolled in a ballet class. So I thought, well, she might like it. You could just open it and take out the shirt for yourself, and then we can give her this sometime. Sometime in the near future. We will see. Okay, the rest... Oh, no. I was going to say the rest are dolls, but I'm going to probably do the dolls last. Not because they're the biggest deal, but just because then the boxes are all the same and they're easy to stack. This outfit, the Make Some Music outfit, is one that Grace had mentioned. I don't know if it's because she likes the shirt more or the pants more, but we've seen it in store before, and she's mentioned it, but at $30, it just wasn't worth it to her to get it. So she got it at $15, and then we went and like counted up our stuff and did an initial count and decided what we were going to put back a couple things. And then later she was like, did I grab that outfit? And I said, yeah, I thought so, but I don't remember coming across it when we did our like initial go through all the stuff. Well, we'll just get it. And I looked and I was like, I don't see it in our bags. So we grabbed another one. We didn't realize it was another one. So this is one that we accidentally bought 2 of. We'll probably sell it like at what it cost us plus tax or something. So if you want one of these for $18 instead of $30, email me at agtakesover@gmail.com. Yeah. We did want one, we just didn't want to. The Don't Forget to Brush set is a couple hair ties, a little tooth floss thing, one of those flossers, and a bag, toothbrush, like a travel toothbrush, and toothpaste. Cute. It was $5, so we got it on day 1 because we knew that at that price it wasn't going to last. I don't even remember seeing that thing, to be honest, like in the past. The asthma and allergy set. Oh, I almost knocked my coffee over. I knew when I saw this, sorry, it's not really, there we go, that my older kiddo, who is 21, would adore this because she likes the tiny little like school supplies and things like that. And we showed her everything when we got in last night, and she was like, oh, I love it. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I'm glad you got it. And I said, I actually thought of you when I got it. So, yeah. Yeah. Price was right on that. I put it up here somewhere, I'm sure. The All the Puppies set, which is currently available. We paid $15 for it, and nothing wrong with it. This was one where Grace has looked at it a few times and said there were several things that they had that were still available, which kind of surprised me. And like kind of newer stuff. I was really surprised. But there was a lot of stuff that we got that Grace has looked at, or I have looked at, and we've said, like the salon stuff, you know, she and I both had looked at and said, cute, but not at that price. Like, I would get that if it were an insane deal. And so when the insane deals happen, you go ahead and get it. Because we budgeted for it. Tenny's shirt, It is a size 7, 8. Our child is in like size 4. So it's going to be held back for a while, but we already have Tenny's outfit. So they will be able to be matchy matchy someday. And it was $2 instead of 28 originally. $2. How am I not going to get this? I got a 7, 8 because that's the size they had available. There were some really cute things that were only available in a 2T, and I was like, dang it. But it's okay. Similarly, I got, hold on. Yeah. This little swimsuit, the bright and splashy tankini. It's a size 5, but instead of $40, it was $5. And I was like, $5 is a good price for a brand new swimsuit for a child, period. Like, I don't care what brand it is. And it seems very well made. It's cute. She'll wear it. Why not? We have enough space to like hold some things back like that. So hold it back. We did. All right. The rest of that bag is all doll stuff. Oof. Hold on. Okay. This dog, currently available. My wife said, our little one plays with this dog in particular when we go into the store, and it's like, I don't know, half price or something. So let's just get it. So we did. We got it on day 1. Good thing, because it was gone by, I don't know. It was definitely gone by day 1, but probably kind of early on. The little kitty. This, my wife has said multiple times, like, someday I'm going to get that cat. I just can't bring myself to spend the money that they're asking for it. Like, we don't need it, and I know this, but it's cute, and I like it. Like, okay. There are some of the AG pets that I like, but in general, that's not a huge interest of mine. Love Nanea's dog. But, like, if one stands out to me, that means I'm not a huge pet, like, stuffed pet person. But it's cute. She got it on day 1. She's glad she did, because I don't think it was available, like, by the end of day 1. This Packed with Fun luggage set, which is also currently available. It's got a little toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo bottle, puppy carrier, toiletries carrier, and suitcase, obviously. And box was dinged up, damaged, whatever. So we got this on day 1. Good thing. Oh, and look, it matches me. The stickers do. Good thing, because so much of this was gone. I mean, day 2 still had a lot of stuff, but the number of products was like, the advice to get what you want as soon as you see it was a good idea. The Snack and Snooze sleepover set. Okay, so we already have a slumber party set, at least one. So on the one hand, what the heck do we need with another one? We even already have the heart-shaped pizza, but everything else was new. Like, these donuts are super cute. We saw them like in store, and they were good quality. And the 8-ball, I don't think we have an 8-ball. I know we have like the American Girl of Today summer games or whatever, but I don't know if we have the 8-ball one. And the American Girl mini Uno cards, which my wife had wanted. So yeah, we got this on day 1. Covey's dog, we saw nothing of Covey's at all. So if other people got some, like, it was just randomly, it was either at the very beginning when they first walked in, because they got an 8 or an 8:15 slot, or the things just got randomly put out. Like, Rebecca's kittens weren't out when we got in there, and they put them out later. I saw a few Melody outfits get put out later. They were just like putting some new things out as the morning went on. So even though people who didn't get those first time slots missed out on some things, they also got a few things, which was nice. So Covey's dog we didn't have yet, and my wife wanted it. The nightstand. I really like the nightstand and the bed. And they did have the bed there, and they still had it on day 2, and it was discounted, and it only would have been $80. I'm not kicking myself. we thought about it, and especially when they went over everything that was still available for day 2, and I said, I don't need it. We don't really have space for an extra bed. But I did get this because I really like it. I plan on going over this pink, like this neon pink that just kind of clashes with maybe a gold Sharpie to make it match the gold accents. But other than that, I think this is really cute, and I was thrilled to get it at a better price. Courtney, 1986. So part of what's going to happen in this basement as we do some expanding is the room that I have for Courtney over yonder is going to move to a slightly bigger space. And that means we now have room for this because I've wanted this. It's one of the few things we didn't have from Courtney's collection. If you've never watched me before, we don't really care for Courtney. We don't have her. I mean, I don't dislike her. I just, whatever. We don't have the doll. We have like everything from her collection. We didn't have this. One, because it was still kind of pricey, and two, because we didn't have anywhere to put it. And now that she's going to get a bigger space, we have somewhere to put it, and the price was much better. So got Courtney's TV set. Hold on. I need some leverage now. Ooh. So let me put it down. The Day at the AG Cafe set retails for whatever amount I put up there. Last year at the benefit sale, they had it for $100, and Grace remembered this. So she said, if they have it for $100 again, I don't know. We'll grab one, we'll do our shopping, we'll deliberate, and I'll see if I keep it in my cart or not. Keep it in my cart. And so when we went in, that was one of the first things. She was like, I'm going for this, and you're going for this. And I grabbed it. It was $70. And so then when I went to where she was, I was like, got it, $70. And she was like, yes. So again, with the expansion of the space down here, which is going to be a huge undertaking, and I'm so excited about, we already have the Grand Hotel, and the color scheme is the exact same. So we're going to end up with the Grand Hotel and the cafe kind of being together, like it's an AG boutique hotel, and there's their in-hotel dining. So that's really exciting. And then before I get to the dolls, the last thing is, as I may or may not have already shown you, because I don't know what order this is happening in the video, there was a table on the limited treasures area where they put out a bunch of older catalogs. Now, limited treasure, $25. My wife paid $25 for a catalog that used to be free. She also knew that this catalog is typically like $50 on eBay, so it might be the best price she was going to get in the foreseeable future. And this was her first doll. Her grandmother got her the Josefina doll when she came out, like with this catalog from this catalog. So of all the ones she was going through, she was like, that's the one I want. All of these would be cool to own. All of these would be cool to go through. But at either $25 each or 2 for $25, not going to happen. I'm getting the one that has meaning to me. So I'm super excited that she has this now, and it's in perfect condition. So, all right. I'm going to do dolls and then vendor stuff. So we'll finish up with the stuff that's AG brand, and then we'll show you what we got from the from the vendor haul. Okay. I'm just grabbing them in the order that they are. Last year we got 8 dolls and kept 7. The one that we got as a mystery doll, we didn't like that. We didn't like enough to keep in our collection, so we sold her. But this year we got 7 dolls and we're keeping 6. So here's one of them, Truly Me 90. We got her on the second day. Sorry, this ring light glare is horrible. There. We got her on the second day when she was 20% off. So she was $44. And I will be removing her wig and changing out her eyes. So she's going to be green-eyed and green because we're going to do, Grace wants to dye her to make an alphaba. If you have ever dyed a doll, you know this. If you're interested in dyeing a doll, you should know this. You need to use one that has not ever been treated with acne cream because the dye, from what I understand, won't adhere to the spots where the acne treatment was used. So if we bought a used doll, we wouldn't know for sure whether that's happened or not, whether they've been treated or not. So at $44, it was an easy way to get one that Grace is like 100% confident in dyeing. So this is a project doll. And we'll keep the wig, sell the outfit. I have no interest in keeping the outfit. We already kept the boots from another Truly Me that we got, and I don't really care about the dress. So that will help, offset what we spent a bit. If you're interested in that dress, let me know. 49 we got, and she was another one that we didn't like. She wasn't on our list. In fact, of all the dolls that we got, I think only one was on our list, and one was a maybe. A lot of the dolls that were on my list just weren't there. Like, not that we got there too late at 8:30, they just weren't there. They didn't have them this year, so. Anyway, she has very dark hair and blue eyes and medium skin tone. Yes, she's a classic. Yes, she's still a bit basic, but I've seen her in pictures, and we don't have very many classic molds at all. Like, not many. So I think she's cute. We looked through a lot of them because they still had a lot of them on day 2 when we went in the morning. And so we found one. If I put her, straight on, it's going to be too much glare. But we found one that we felt was a really good really good one. And we'll see. She'll at least be in our collection for a few years. Whether, as the collection grows and things kind of flux and we have to, move some around on occasion, I don't know, but I definitely am happy to have her for now. Okay. The third doll we also got on day 2. So the named dolls were $60 and then 20% off. So we paid $48 plus tax for her. And she's a really good one. They still had a decent amount of them left when we went in early in the morning because the sale started at 8. We got in at 8:15 on Sunday. So they did have a decent number of them at the very beginning of the morning on Sunday. And we just want her to be able to take off her wig and play around with. We already have a Corinne, but we don't want to mess with the Corinne like she is Corinne. So now we have a Corinne mold that we can change up the wigs and whatever. And we'll be selling her outfit because we already have a Corinne, so we already have the outfit. So $48 plus offset that by whatever we can get for her outfit. What was this girl doing there? My wife has wanted her. I don't like her curtain bangs. Sorry for those of you who do. You can see I already was like, meh. And Grace is with me on that. She doesn't want to keep her with the curtain bangs. I don't love the real chunky highlights. They don't bother Grace. So my wife is fine with that. When I take pictures of her, I'll probably use like a headband that covers it up or put a little beanie on her or put her hair up in something so you can't really see the chunky highlights because I don't like them. But we just weren't expecting on Saturday morning when we went in to see any of the upper number dolls. Like, I did not think they would have any. So she was really excited, my wife was, because she had her on her list already. And to get her for $55, like, what? And we don't see anything wrong with her. So we'll be selling her outfit because we don't want it. We already have the shoes and we don't want duplicates of anything. So she was $55. We'll offset her by whatever we can get out of her outfit. Another one that she absolutely was not expecting to be able to find there. So my wife has been looking every time we go into the AG store for another 116. We already have this doll. She wants to keep her with the purple and pink hair, but Evelyn of Evelyn Rose AG has an amazing 116 with a um, Zazu wig that's like blonde and curly with like a very fine zigzag part. And she's gorgeous. And as soon as my wife saw that doll, she was like, I need another light skinned Marie Grace mold because I want to make that same doll. So, Evelyn, thank you. You're the reason that my wife has been looking every time we go into the store. And she's scrutinizing eyebrows and she brings them over. And I go, teeth are a little off center. And that may not bother other people, but we still have the luxury of a store next to us. So we're going to take advantage of it unapologetically. So we go in and we scrutinize and we go, no. You know, for $115 plus tax, we're going to be picky. And so here's this doll for $55 and there's nothing wrong with her. Like, she's one we would have picked out in the store. The only reason I can see that she was returned is because the box is damaged all to heck. And on the one hand, that seems like, well, that's kind of picky, but I don't know the situation. Maybe this was their first and only American Girl doll purchase, and they're not wanting a banged up doll, or I mean a banged up box. Maybe they're giving it as a gift and they don't want a banged up box. So that's fine. I'm not judging that. I am thankful that somebody returned it because of a banged up box, because we got a beautiful, like a perfect 116 to customize. And you know, we'll probably sell her wig. I didn't talk about this with my wife, but I don't know that we are really going to use that one as a wig that we'll switch out on dolls. And we already have a doll with it. So we'll probably sell that, and also the meat outfit, of course. So we'll recoup a little bit. I only have 2 things left before we get to vendor stuff. This doll is, so far duplicates, we have Corinne and 116. And both of those are to customize. This doll, number 31, is lovely and not for us. I got her for a viewer, actually. A subscriber did not reach out to me, did not ask me to do this, but we had talked before about I can keep my eye out for a 31 for you. What's your budget? Blah, blah, blah. What are you looking for? Like months ago, just in some emails. And we saw the doll on Saturday and we grabbed one, put it in the bag. Grace sent them a message and said, hey, they have her here. This is the price. Do you want, and then they said, does she have perma panties? And we're like, I can't really tell, because they didn't want you to open the boxes. But there were some of the older boxes that had like it open, and I went, oh yeah, she does. Ours has perma panties and I don't care, but if people have a preference about that, totally understandable. And so they said, no, we'll just wait at that price with the perma panties. I don't know. I think I'll wait. So lo and behold, on Sunday, they still had 31s, and they had added, because the first day I didn't personally see, I'm not saying there weren't any, but when we looked, it was all the ones that were from the perma panty era. So we found one. They had a whole stack of them that didn't have perma panties, and we were able to go through and find one with the nicest eyes, and I'm really excited and hope that this person just falls in love with her. And if they don't, we will sell her. But yeah, she was a great price, and she doesn't have perma panties, and I'm happy to be able to help somebody get a doll that they were looking for. So there's that. And then the last doll that we got was we bought on day 1. And she's also a duplicate, but I'm so excited because if you're like on Instagram at all, if you're in Facebook groups, like people put different wigs on her. We won't be changing out her eyes. She would look fine with like different kind of brown eyes, but honestly, I hate doing eye swaps. So if I like her eyes, I'm leaving it alone. But she just looks so good in every wig. We saw her with locks where somebody had like removed some of her lip color. It was a little more muted. Beautiful. I've seen her recently with freckles. Oh my God. She's so pretty. So we want our Claudie intact. We don't want to mess with her. She is Claudie, but we also wanted this mold to be able to have fun with other wigs. So yay. And when we were there were plenty of them. They did not last all day on Saturday. So there were people who went in later and did not get her, and I'm sorry. But we were very grateful for our early entry time to be able to get her, which we paid handsomely for that early entry time, but we were very happy to be able to get her. So that's all the American Girl stuff, and now I want to show you the vendor items. All right, so we went to 3 different shops. We bought from 3 shops. One of them I don't know the name of, so I'm going to show you that one first. We got this little bee outfit for our wellies because we only have one welly Halloween costume, and we left it on the doll a while and it stained her. So, I mean, it was an older doll that we got very affordably on Facebook Marketplace, but still, I don't want any of my dolls stained from clothing. It was like an Amazon Halloween costume. So I feel better about this. We won't leave it on her long just to be safe, but it was $12. It's pretty detailed for $12 for a handmade outfit. The lady only took cash and checks. I was like, sweetie, I don't have a checkbook. But so obviously we paid $12 in cash for that. Next was, this is not the order that we bought them in, but I'm just saving the one shop we bought multiple items for, so I'll do that one last. This was from Sew and Soar, S-O-A-R, like Sew and Soar. And we have gotten stuff from her before. We've gotten a similar Claudie dress, just different fabric. And she customized our Jenny's shirts, and she did one of our custom Wicked shirts. So this was really nice. My wife has had more contact with her with the orders that we've placed in the past, and so they kind of knew each other a little more, and lots of hugs and pictures, and got to meet her son, little baby who was being a trooper. So yeah, that was really fun to get to meet somebody who you've purchased from before. So very cute. Claudie's gonna look amazing. And then from Pat Salerno's shop, she was the first shop when you walked in on the right. And of all of them on day 2, she was the one that was notably picked over. Like, I know her shop was the first one, but she also just had some really cute things, and the prices you couldn't beat. So we stopped in on Saturday morning and did some shopping, and I'm glad we did because the things we wanted were definitely gone later. This fancy, I don't know, homecoming, bridesmaid, whatever, awards night, New Year's Eve. Look how pretty it is. Halter dress. It came with this hair bow, which is probably not going to get used with it. We'll find something a little more sparkly and elegant. But I think this dress was $19. So again, don't you worry about the running tally. I've got it all worked out for you. And then she had at the beginning, Pat had this little bin, this little tub that was just like cheap stuff. And I'm sure that did not last long, but since we were kind of early in there, I was like, yep, don't mind if I do. Yep, don't mind if I do. For example, these 2 American Girl shirts were $3. Not $3 each, like $1.50 and $1.50. They were in a 2-pack for $3. I know what set this goes to. I know it goes to a mix and match, and it like goes over a shirt. I don't remember what set this is from, but it's adorable. And at $1.50, yes. It's not like American Girl makes an abundance of yellow things. This non-brand shirt, $1 for like an olive green, sage green, plain t-shirt. Hell yes. And then there was a whole thing of, there was a whole thing of hair stuff just in a little Ziploc baggie for $1. So everything that you see was like totaled $1. This kind of headband, which I'm going to be honest, not going to use it. It's not my style. This little headband, which, yes, I may use that if I find something that matches it. It's cute. This little glittery bow. Kind of a neon yellow bow. I would use this with a curly hair doll so that the curls can cover this part because I think it looks kind of weird sticking out there. Even though she finished it nicely, I'd still use it with a curly hair doll or somebody whose hair can cover that up. This little set of 6 hair clips. And then a whole series of these like top knot hair ties. So there's a animal print one, black and white polka dots, blue and white stripes, and flowers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, 2 hair bows, 6 hair clips, and then these 2 for $1, obviously. And then the last 2 things that we got from Pat's shop were dresses for Claudie. So we'd already gotten one because hopefully AG's coming out with some outfits for her in the typical August historical release. But we're not passing up these in the meantime because that is not a sure thing from AG. And these prices were better, and you're supporting a small business. So got this one. Little details, buttons down the front. My wife said, this wasn't even the cutest one that they had, but this color is going to look so good on Claudie that I wanted it. And I don't know if it's showing up. It seems like it's showing up more red here. It's very cool toned magenta. And it came with a little hair clip, which seems to be showing up a little bit cooler toned. Anyway, that. And then the dress that I picked out for her, I'm so excited about. It's so cute. And our friend Mel showed up to the sale later, and she was like, well, they were out of the dress that Pat had that I wanted, the chicken one. And I was like, because I bought it. But they had multiple. So Mel, if you would have told me, I would have picked it up for you. I didn't know. We even asked you for your wish list, but you didn't put that on there. Okay, anyway. It's so cute. I mean, it's very kit, but it's also going to look freaking precious on Claudie. So I cannot wait. So that's what we got. I'm going to do the breakdown stuff in a bit. I'm probably going to make sure that Kiddo is not up. So see you soon. Whew. Okay. So that's everything we bought. Some totals for you. I was doing I went back in and put the original amounts and then what we paid for them, like the retail price and then what we paid for them. But the kind of totals are on Saturday. Our pre-tax total was $612 that they charged us. The value of pre-tax also of the retail value of everything that we got was $1,316. So $612 is what they got from us. $1,316 is what AG would have gotten from us had we bought all those things at full price, which, I mean, we wouldn't have, but just for comparison's sake. We spent on Saturday $92 at the vendor sales, and that's what we would have spent anyway to get the same things because they weren't on discount, so $92 there. And then Sunday when we went back, we spent $352 pre-tax, and the retail value of everything that we got pre-tax was $875. So the total for both days for the vendor was still $92 because we didn't do any vendor shopping the second day. The total for both days at the benefit sale portion was $964 that we paid. I'll get to the why I'm doing air quotes in just a second. $2,191 retail value. So our total that we for the vendor and Saturday and Sunday was $1,056. We had, let me go back up and see where Grace had this. We had a $450 Visa gift card that we had been sitting on for a couple of years that was given to us for an occasion, and we hadn't spent it yet. We had a $100 gift card that was given to my wife for a present. We had a $40 gift card from some other occasion. We had a $50. I got $50 for my birthday, and we had just sold a baby product from our daughter who doesn't need it anymore, but it was a product we won, so we never paid for it in the beginning, and we sold it for $65. So that was free money. So let me do quick math here. Just one second. So $705 of what we spent was not out of our pocket, like did not come out of our checking our bank account, didn't go on a credit card or anything. So 705. Remember that our total for the 2 days for everything was 1,056. So when you take off the 705, we actually, our out of pocket hit was 351. And then we talked about, well, that's 351 for everything that we got for like almost $2,200 worth of stuff, right? $351. No big deal. But also we mentioned that one of the dolls was somebody's that we're going to send to them, so they'll be paying us for that. And then we're going to be selling Claudie's outfit and Corinne's outfit and that outfit that we bought a double of by accident, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Truly Me outfits. I don't know, 3 or 4 Truly Me outfits. So I suspect that without charging an arm and a leg for those outfits, just like regular going rate, we'll probably bring our out of pocket down to like 180 if my math is right. So, ta-da! Yeah, we didn't buy anything to resell. We just happened to have a lot of gift cards. Other ways that we kind of avoided some costs. My older daughter is temporarily staying with us between apartments, and so we didn't have to pay for pet care. So that was nice because we didn't have to have anybody come over and let the dog out and everything. We also were willing to drive in a very hot car with no air conditioning because we didn't want to put the miles on my car, but my mom's second car that she was willing to let us use also didn't have working air conditioning. But we suck it up, buttercup, and we drove kind of unbearable sweaty heat, but we avoided a rental car fee that way. And then we also used credit card points to greatly reduce what we spent on the hotel. We didn't make it free, but it made it like $200 for 2 nights. So yeah, I am super excited about everything that we got. And from the money standpoint, for those of you who are interested in that, I'm pumped about, like, this was really not a dent. And we have an annual budget. I have a video, I can link it below if you're interested in how I budget and track my doll related spending. I'm all about transparency on that. So if you're interested, I'll put that in the description. Yeah. This was awesome. And I hope that you enjoyed it. We're excited to incorporate things into this space. And yeah, that's it. If you went to the sale, if you've gone in the past, I don't know, they're not doing the same one ever again. So don't comment. I'm hoping to go next year because we don't know what's going to happen next year, but we do know it's not going to be with the Madison Children's Museum, which is sad. But yeah, feel free to share your thoughts, your experiences with past sales, anything that you liked in particular that you thought was a great deal down below. And I promise I will get back to you.